Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, AmusedJester. My name is Junior, and today we're going to be reviewing Mattel's new Robin figure. This is their kid line centric toy for about 6 inches, and these are going for $12.95 right now. $12.95? Yeah, I think so. That's what I got it for. Anyway, so let's go. Let's see, there's the front right there. As I've mentioned before, one of the unique things that I've seen with Mattel is that they actually pose the figure within the package, so you can kind of see kind of what the figure is capable of doing. And it's not just a static A stance. And here's the back over there. Huh, I didn't even realize it comes with that kind of stick. But let me go ahead and take it out of packaging, and let's take a look and see what's going on with this figure. Alright, so I got it out of packaging, and just like Batman, he comes with the weapons rack over here and the stand. Basically, you just clip this on, and I mean, you're not gonna be afraid of doing anything to this thing. This thing is just an old cheap kind of plastic, so honestly this is just a bonus as far as I'm concerned. You can even throw it away if you want to, and all that stuff. And this is the accessories that comes with Robin. Almost very similar to what Batman has. There are differences. It has these shuriken, or whatever he calls throwing stars. It's got a knife over here as well, and handcuffs. Interesting handcuffs, and two poles or two staffs that has blades at the very end. There's not a lot of much to talk about in terms of detail on this thing, because there really isn't a whole lot of detail. Let me see if I can turn on my light really quickly. You know, it's giving you the general shape of what it's supposed to look like, and that's fine with me. Let me go ahead and clip them out of the packaging, and I'll put it on the rack so you can kind of see how it looks like, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there it is. It's up in the thing, and there really isn't any wrong or right way of doing things. You can just put it in the way you want to, and connect it in there. And then, as a side note, apparently these are designed to clip onto each other, so you can have as many of these together as you want, and just have a really cool weapons rack in your bat cave if you choose to. There it is. Put there in the background for now while we concentrate on reviewing Robin over here. This Robin is really cool. First off, it does have these connections or attachments in the back, so you can put some of those ornaments in the back of Robin over here. I'm not familiar with this particular design for Robin, and but he's pretty cool though, because look at this face. Look at that. That has such characteristics in there, you know. And I don't really know which Robin this is supposed to be. It just has this kind of playful mood that I always attributed to Dick Grayson. I've always thought of Jason Todd playful, but in a mean way. Like he has something on his shoulders big time. And then Jason Todd was kind of like a serious, like, I've always thought of Jason Todd as the closest to Batman as Batman could be, without the burden of Batman's parents, Bruce's childhood, with his parents being killed in front of him. So yeah, so I kind of think of this guy as Dick Grayson, but his costume though is I don't know. I've seen the current version of one of the Robin's costume, where it has pads going off to the side here. So this is very close to it, but it's not. So I guess it's just not. I'll chalk it off as a generic looking Robin. This is a good transition though of Robin's look from when Dick Grayson started without the what would you call those? Just the briefs and then bare legs thing. Yeah, if you think about it, if the only difference between this and the original Robin's costume is the fact that he doesn't have the green briefs, and these aren't his normal legs. But this design is very close to the original Robin. Of course, this is kind of different as well too, and it doesn't have the thing that goes here. But yeah, I like it. I mean, and articulation, we all know that articulation is like really nice looking up, really nice looking down, off to the side, all around. Doesn't have a bicep. It does have a twist on the elbow up to 90. Yeah, just 90. It does have a waist twist as well. The legs can move forward without any problem. Not so much in the back because of the design of the buttocks. It does have a thigh twist, double jointed on the knees, as we all know. And it does have a boot cut as well. No ankle rockers. I feel like especially for Robin, I think like ankle rockers might be possible to add in if you want to. For Robin, this design of the cape actually works almost very well. Like it's almost perfect for him, except for that hole over there. They're still using the same fabric, same type of fabric, which I really like. And yeah, this is really a really good Robin as far as I'm concerned. Again, $12.95. I got it from Big Bad Toy Store, so they added on their usual $1. Was actually ended up $14, but I couldn't find it anyplace else, which is kind of like made me mad. Of course, now they're back up on Amazon, I think. But here he is with Batman. Look, that scales very nicely together. And let me see which ones I can take else. Let's see, this is one of the smaller Spider-Man when he's a teenager. Like, yeah, it's kind of way too small. This is kind of, I guess when I'm looking at this, it's more of a college level Robin. And this is the high school Spider-Man. Here's Miles Morales over here. So, I guess that could kind of work. Yeah, I guess this is the younger version of Miles Morales. And this is good. I like this because then you can come in with a smaller buck body and have a younger Robin, like maybe a younger Dick Grayson, younger Jason Todd, and even younger Damon Wayne Robin. So yeah, I definitely like it. I still believe it's definitely, I mean, like, I know I paid a little bit more with Big Bad Toy Store's $14. It's $13.99 over there. So, but I was really afraid I was missing out because I couldn't find it at Target. And even though a lot of McFarlane or a lot of, yeah, they always compare, like a lot of people are comparing them with McFarlane people or McFarlane toys. And even though a lot of them say this is trash and all that stuff, and they'll never buy it, nothing, you know, and they always bag on it. For some reason, it's all sold out. I cannot find anything on the first days it was out. Like you just can't find anything. Even right now, when I'm going through Target, my Targets are all empty of these. So I think now I can get them on Amazon, which is good. That's really good. That means in the future I might be able. I don't need to panic, and it'll be definitely available. Because even though it's widely available, you know, if collectors grab onto it, they'll strip it out of those shelves and make it rare so that they can profit off of it. So what can you do? We live in the same world, so there's not much I can do about it except try to live with it. I would value. This is really good. Man, I really hope this is gonna sell off really good, and that Mattel will keep on going with this kids line and expand it to a lot more characters. I do know there's a lot of characters in there right now, but there's a lot of Batman characters. We have Clayface coming in. I think we have Mr. Freeze. I did not buy Man-Bat. Man-Bat's articulation seems a little bit minimalistic. Yeah, I'll look into it again, but yeah, I definitely want that. I'm holding off on that. I've already pre-ordered the Green Lantern one, the Superman one, the Batman Jokerized one. I think there's one. I'm debating on the black one because some of the 3-packs has Batman in them, so we're gonna be deluged we're getting inundated by Batmans in this line. I don't mind as long as they're cheap anyway. They're like $10, so, or $12, so I'm good with that. So I'm gonna value Robin over here at around 15. Definitely a great presentation of a great representation of Robin. It's got all the movements I needed to do. It's just, honestly, I'm at that point where I have DC Universe Online to do extreme poses. I have McFarlane figures to do extreme poses and everything. I just want like something, a new good representation of the characters just standing up. I feel like this does it very well. You can just like tilt the head a little bit to give it a little bit of an attitude. And I'm running out of space anyway, so it's not like I can pose these as what they deserve anyway. So yeah, that's it. Value of 15, very, very much well worth it. If you can find it at the original price of, I believe, $12.95, it's even more worth it than that. So, and that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next review. Bye.